Hi guys, welcome back to ThinkView. My name is Williams. So today I have here is the gaming laptop that could be considered a dream for many people, the Lenovo Legion Slim 5. However, the first thing I want to point out that this device is not that slim like the name. If you don't believe it, just take a look at the weight of 2.4 kg and the thickness about 25 mm. It's not much different from a regular gaming laptop. So what does the word slim really mean and what's special about this device? I will share with you guys in today's video. There are a few points about this device that I don't really like. Firstly is the chassis of this laptop. Compared to many other gaming laptops, I don't have much to complain because their keyboard are quite soft, so it's harder to feel the flex. However, about the Lenovo keyboard, their keyboards require more force to press down, so that user might feel the flex on this machine is easier when typing. It might be fine for some people, but it's still a point worth noting. The second point, which I rarely mention when I'm talking about the gaming laptop, is the speakers. They're quite normal. The volume are so small to hear anything if there's even a little background noise.
I'm on a mission, don't need permission. No matter what, I'm gonna make my own decision.
And the last point, which I'm not really satisfied with this laptop, is the touchpad. It's quite wobbly and you can hear the weird sound when working alone in a quiet room. Okay, I think that I'm criticizing it a little bit too much, but every device has their weaknesses and strength. And as for this Lenovo Legion Slim 5, I think this strength might completely outweigh the point that I criticized at the beginning of the video. The first thing I have to praise here is the design. Lenovo is recognized by many users for design forms and quality. In this 2023 Slim 5 versions, we have a machines prioritizing square line similar to the Legion 5 Pro 2023, looking somewhat ordinary. But the special aspect here is this appearance is made with the high-end quality. And in my opinion, this build quality surpassed most competitors in the current market. It doesn't have any dent, strain noises when picked up, or unnecessary details on the edge and the corners. Everything is just very neat. The laptop hinge is stable. Hold the screen well, preventing any instance of the screen wobblings. Folding it up manually is also easy because the weight distributions, creating a much heavier bottom frame. About the surface finishings, I have no complaint. The lid is aluminum with the anodized finish. The chassis is plastic, but also anodized finish too, so touching them feel almost the same. About the slim that I mentioned at the beginning of the videos, Lenovo has separate a part at the top to make the fillings is very thin and a thicker part at the bottom is pushed inside. I think this design approach is quite smart. It creates a very good visual effects, almost making a bottom thickness unnoticeable when viewed head on. Yet it still provides the space for the cooling system. The connectivity ports are always praised when talking about the Lenovo laptops, and I believe that they should be used as a textbook example for the other brands. The ports that require the wired connections like LAN, HDMI, and the charging port are placed at the back. On both sides there are additional SD card slots. And on the left side there are two display ports supporting Type-C ports. The top Type-C port connects to the integrated cards, while the other Type-C ports connect to the dedicated graphic cards and also support the power delivery. A lot of ports, but the device is not messy at all, unlike some thin and lightweight laptop like the Zephyrus G16. As for the screen, the visual experience is also very good. The bezel is very thin and its 16:10 ratios allow it to feel all 4 edges. Another detail showing how neat the Legion design is. The color quality is excellent for both gaming and graphic design, with a high resolutions of 2560 by 1600 and a refresh rate up to 165 Hz. Quite impressive, right? Compared to MacBook or OLED display, it might not match their beauty or color richness, but for various needs it clearly offers a good experience available in the current market right now. One noteworthy point that the brightness can be reduced to a level where it's nearly invincible in the low light conditions, which I find convenient for working in very dark environment. If you want to run laptop overnight, you can just reduce the screen to avoid the screen light or just to save battery. Next, I will talk about the performance and the cooling system. This is one of the most efficient cooling systems that I have ever experienced. It maximizes the full potential of the hardware. The fan operates silent enough, and the power distributions mode within the Lenovo Vantage software are very clear. Speaking of performance, I have the i7-13620H with the 10 core and 16 thread, including 6 high-performance core. So for those doing heavy graphic works or playing demanding AAA games that need multiple P-core thread, it still performs well. Paired with the RTX 4060 version with the highest performance drawing 140 watts, it's well suited to pair with the 2K screen. Playing open world games, you will notice finer graphic details and enjoy a more immersive experience. About the gaming temperatures, they rarely reach about 85 degrees Celsius. Even in high graphic intensive game, most of the time it stays below 80 degrees. Meanwhile, the machine noise level isn't loud. At maximum performance, it remains much quieter than the Zephyrus G16. Okay, now switching to the balance mode, power consumption is slightly limited. Performance decreased a bit, but the fan noise significantly decreased. So I choose the balance mode for most of the time playing games. Additionally, during normal work hours, even when in balance mode and working late at night, the fan noise is just barely audible, making it ideal for office work. You can adjust the performance mode in the Lenovo Vantage software, allowing a deep CPU and GPU customizations. It's well suited for machines with the performance like the Legion 5 Pro 2023. Overall, I have nothing to complain about this device. It has the good performance, efficient cooling, and maybe one of the most sensible design in the market right now. It doesn't feel overly thick, but there's plenty of space for the heat dissipations, for air vent on the edges, and the bottom of the machines with many holes for the excellent airflow. However, there is still a point that I want to criticize, which is the battery. It's an 80 Wh battery, but it still have to power up for the 16-inch screen, high performance configurations, Intel chips, so it lasts for about 3 hours, which is understandable. In conclusions, I find everything about this machine is very logical and sensible. From connectivity, design, cooling system, to the screen which create the best experience. The back connection make the wiring easier while allowing for better cooling, creating a slim feel but still remain the good thermal management. The larger 16:10 screen is also integrate well into this overall design. Only the batteries and the speakers are two minor points that are not related to this logic. Okay, so that's some of my thoughts about this device. What do you guys think? Please comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is William and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!